Hi, I'm Nigel Broad. Welcome to the world of the Tracker. In this course, I'm going to take you on a journey down the Tracker rabbit hole and get you up and running making music with the Polyend Tracker. Trackers have been around in one form or another since the late 80s, starting with the ultimate SoundTracker for the Commodore Amiga, which was hugely popular with both pro and hobbyist electronic musicians alike, and, in particular, video game soundtrack composers, especially since sound sources were built in and didn't rely on external MIDI instruments. In fact, software-based trackers such as Renoise are still popular today, and there are a number of other hardware-based trackers available besides the awesome Polyend Tracker, such as the NerdSeek and Dirty Waves M8. Modern-day trackers are, at a fundamental level, largely unchanged from their 80s ancestors. But what makes a tracker a tracker? Well, primarily a tracker is a sampler. Those samples are manipulated in a sequencer that many compare to a spreadsheet, basically a vertical timeline divided into a number of tracks. Samples are arranged on those tracks in patterns, where each pattern can have a number of steps depending on the tracker. The Polyend Tracker can have up to 128 steps per pattern. Now, this is where trackers get really interesting. Each step can have a number of functions and values, such as note, velocity, FX, and instrument or sample. So each step of a pattern can be a completely different instrument, a workflow that's pretty hard to replicate in a traditional DAW. Finally, patterns are arranged into songs, mixed and exported, or triggered live in a performance. Okay, so if you're used to working in a traditional DAW, a tracker can seem a bit cryptic and decidedly not user-friendly at first glance. But I think you'll be surprised at how quickly you'll adapt to making music this way. And it is certainly a lot of fun. So let's dive right in and get acquainted with the Polyend Tracker.